Especially there's no 7-footer there.
There's no 7-footer, whether it's a guard or a big guy. Attack the post.
Up. An unforced error on the part of the guys in white. Ellis, his pass a bit too strong for Sol.
So, Coach Cheeto's, as you say, Coach Cheeto's really going in deep into his lineup, trying to mix things up. Certain guys that haven't been playing a lot, now all of a sudden you see them on the court.
10 seconds remaining in this first frame. Mahendra looking to come to within 8, maybe even 7. Yi lost his dribble. Nice pass to Ubalde. He'll have to earn his points for the line.
And you see the calmness there. Things just kind of settled down a little bit. You got Mark Yi, big-time veteran. Of course, Paulo Ubalde, another veteran, just kind of looking at each other. Nice pass out of the post.
Ubalde misses on that first, though.
I love the hairstyle.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. What do you call that?
I almost didn't recognize it at first.
What do you?
I don't know what you call it.
I don't know what you call it.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe this girl knows. What do you call that hairstyle? Ubalde. From all the way in the backcourt, JDB comes up short, and that'll do it for the first 12 minutes of action. How about LA Tenorio, best player of the game last time around in Manila Classico, getting things started here for Barangay Nebra.
He started off right off the bat, and everything just kind of came with it. A couple of nice moves that moved the crowd, and then off the fast breaks, dishing it off to Joe Devance, and just doing a really good job so far.
TV channel 198 in HD, and of course Hyper HD channel 130. Barangay Nebra with a spectacular opening quarter. They started this game by dropping an 11-0 bomb. They lead 22-13 heading into the second quarter of play. Magumarjan here together with Ali Peak. Barangay Nebra looking good so far, Ali.
It's a good sign, and it looks like I said earlier. It looks like they've responded to what Coach Tim has been trying to tell them, more than likely before the game started.
And from what we've been hearing from the Ginebra camp, the players, the coaching staff, they've been really trying to hold their defense. They only gave up 13 in the first quarter.
Right, and like I said, lots of coaches, particularly Coach Tim Cone, guys like Coach Chuck Reyes, they like to hold their opponent to under 25 points per quarter. So if they can do that each quarter, then they're in really good situations, especially if they're knocking down shots and they're really moving the ball around on offense.
We see Chris Ellis joined by Joe Devance, Sol Mercado, Scotty Thompson, and the return of Greg Slaughter to open up the second quarter for Ginebra. Ellis will miss, and it is Paulo Ubalde with Mark Yi, Hiram Bagat Singh, Aldrich Ramos, and Bradwin Quinto as the 5 for Mahindra. You're looking for both imports. Matthias Jeffers getting his rest, while Augustus Gilchrist is actually on the bench with 3 personal fouls. We don't expect to see him until the third quarter, maybe.
Probably not. It's going to be very, very crucial for Mahindra, the big men of Mahindra, to really, really focus in this second quarter.
Referees correcting themselves. As they're calling possession for the guys in red, they switch it over to Ginebra. Mercado on the move. Gets it over to Thompson. Bullet pass over to Devance. Flip shot is good.
That corner over there by the free throw line, that's so deadly. Joe Devance has made a career out of that. He's got range, but it's one of his favorite shots.
We got a weird day going on. Even in the first game, earlier today, with San Miguel beating Blackwater, there was no 3-point shot made in the first quarter. Same exact thing right now in the second game.
I don't know how to explain that one.
Mark Yi gets the scoop to drop to bail him out against the shot clock. There you go, Mahindra just within 9.
Right, and you notice they got a more experienced, I'm going to say it again, they got a more experienced lineup out there.
Devance working against the zone. They get it over to Ellis, deep position. Mercado swings to Thompson. Over at the corner, it is JDB. Back out to Sol. Still no threes in this game.
Small foul, number 5, Bradley Quinto. His first foul, 17 foul.
Take another look at that shot clock beating scoop from Mark Yi.
Mark Yi's so creative underneath there.
You like that. This guy has made a living off being a defensive stopper, but right now, his offensive skills have been on display ever since the Philippine Cup, right?
Yeah, and you see Greg Slaughter with that jump shot, that mid-range jump shot. But yeah, it's absolutely right. But the thing is, his offense is so overlooked. He's actually a very good offensive player.
He passes off to Quinto. Bradley couldn't set it home. But again, Ginebra on the attack once again. Devance bounces to Sol. Back to JDV. He was wide open, but so is Scotty. Still no three-pointers in Antipolo.
He's doing a really good job this time around boxing out the bigger Greg Slaughter.
Ubalde with the leather. Thompson trying to keep in step with Paulo. Dribbling violation on Ubalde. Oh, Augustus Gilchrist is coming back on.
I mean, it's a gamble. It's a gamble for Coach Cheeto, but I mean, really, does he have much choice? He's really there, only 6'9" out there, 6'10".
L.A. Revilla also coming back on. We see that right eye. It is not completely healthy at this point. Nino Cañaleta will also come back for Mahindra. He's too quick, Chris. That kid's too quick. You're trying to look at the eye.
Coach Cheeto had that older lineup in, the more experienced lineup. They kind of settled things in. Of course, they're down, but, you know, they stopped the bleeding. Now he brought in his younger guys, his faster, more active guys.
See if they can provide the firepower in this second quarter. Mercado goes to his crossover and spin. Gilchrist with a rebound. Revilla pushing it up. I wonder how close to 100% he can see the floor. Gilchrist working against Slaughter. Forced to kick it back out. Canaleta on the attack. On the run. Off one leg.
Just good play action by KG and Augustus Gilchrist. Two-man go, two-man giveaway. And then that pick and roll, KG taking it up like he's supposed to.
4 points in the game for Canaleta. Slaughter goes to the jump hook. Rims out. Revilla is pushing it, but look at all 5 guys in white come down.
Mahindra just needs to focus on making stops. That's all you have to do. Play tough defense in that post.
Revilla to Gilchrist. Augustus back to L.A. Decided against the 3, now takes it. L.A. in and out.
Man, it was almost good.
Devance gets it across. Slaughter off the secondary. Forced to kick it back out. Tenorio is back on the floor. L.A. dancing with Gilchrist. Goes out to Jeffers. That is the first 3 of this game.
Jeffers so dangerous, inside and outside. It's something that Mahindra has to worry about. They're going to have to worry about that the entire night.
Lead of Ginebra is up to 12, 29-17. He wants to get it right back. Just raises the rim. Tenorio forward, pass to Jeffers. 2 guys converge on him. He pulls up from the outside and picks up a foul on Yee.
Looks like one of those step-in challenges.
The landing spot rule.
Landing spot rule. I just messed that whole term up.
I have to take another look at it. The referees will be reviewing it as well.
Just got to watch the foot. He actually landed on the foot. Very dangerous.
You see, he was trying to take a step back, waiting for Jeffers at the cup, and then Jeffers all of a sudden pulled up. He had to recover.
Also a very interesting jump shot by Jeffers. Like just really elongated, really extended. So
it's a flagrant foul penalty, 1 whistled on Yee, which will mean 2 shots for Jeffers plus possession will remain with Ginebra. And then I think that's exactly what you were talking about.
I mean, that huge extension there with the arched back and everything. But I mean, you know, as the tape rolls, you see where the foot is and where Matthias Jeffers' foot lands. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Markey will have to sit on that Mahindra bench for a minimum of 3 basketball minutes.
Whether he did that on purpose, we don't know. It doesn't look like he did it on purpose. Again, sometimes you get caught up and it's just challenging. You don't know where your feet are.
Jeffers could not make that first free throw, though. Ball will remain with Ginebra.
But at the same time, I will say this. That is a very dangerous injury. You could break your ankle doing that.
Especially because you saw he was full extension at the top of his...
He was high, and then he came down. You know, as a shooter, you're not focusing on where you land.
So everybody who got hurt back in the first quarter is now on the floor in the second quarter. Slaughter, one of them. Kagiwa, the other. And Eli Revilla for Mahindra.
So far, the defense, the post defense is sustaining by Mahindra.
Gilchrist, deep position, two guys on him. He had to adjust. He was fouled on the way up.
That was a good seal. You know, he sprinted down the court, made Greg Slaughter work. Then he didn't make the shot, but he was able to get a good deep seal, got the pass, now he's at the free throw line. I want to see more of that.
Gilchrist completes that first free throw as Eli Tenorio is leading the Battle of LAs in that point guard position. For our shout count over at sports5.ph. Be heard with shout. Just visit sports5.ph and look for the shout tab. Show your love to your PBA idols by voting yes on the shout program. 30-19. It is still Ginebra by 11. That is the spread they opened this game with, that 11-0 run. And now, Mahindra's looking to eat into it. Ramos, though, was forced to kick it back out because of the front line of Ginebra, and Carolina ends up coughing it right back. For Augustus Gilchrist, that was only his first 2 points of this game.
He's going to have to get really, really active. You know, you're an import. You have to really exert yourself. You got to get some numbers on that board.
2 points and 3 personal fouls as Jeffers comes up with his own personal foul. That's an offensive one as he chicken wing his way away from the defender.
That's his second offensive foul, correct?
Yep. There you go. Canaleta all over him. Jeffers.
That elbow there.
It wasn't even just a chicken wing. It was an actual elbow.
Right to look like right to the upper spine.
Hold on. Gilchrist shaking big over Greg.
That turnaround jump shot is a fadeaway. It's not going to work. Attack the basket.
Tenorio gets it over to Devons. JDV with a quick release.
Joe Devons likes to hesitate. He likes to freeze the guy that's guarding him. He likes to freeze him for a split second. It's a quick hook shot.
Kagiwa looking at Devons. He attacked from the right earlier. Now he's at the left side. Tenorio will go inside and out to Slaughter. Elbow jumper is good. Barangay Ginebra has now built a 50-point lead, 34-19. LA Tenorio is the man who can do no wrong.
It's coming Thursday, tomorrow, March 3 at the United Sports Arena in Classic City at 2 p.m. A&M University versus UP QRS J1n3br1. And at 4 p.m. Parker Grand Clippers versus Houston Royal.
If you go 5, I want the ATL to be close 5. Hey, don't go, you want to 5 ATL. Okay. Just play with me. Hey, if you go 5 to be close. Be close. Okay, Basil. Basil. Okay, Basil, want you to cut. Cut. Okay, this time if you're on the corner, cut. Cut. Go 1-on-1. Okay. Okay, look for the talo. Look for the talo. Ngayon,
gotta be patient, come on. We gotta get stops and be patient.
Okay.
You can't get that initial run.
Kyle, let's go. Kaya ka muna.
You can't get that initial run.
You get slaughter, you get Divan. You will get slaughter, you get Divan. Let's go.
Coach Chito Victorero looking for a way to get the rhythm going on the offensive end. They've been having trouble with the interior defense of Ginebra.
Well, what's going on here is they're playing man-to-man defense, but every time the ball goes into the post, whether it's a local player or, well, in this case, it's Marquis, but mostly when Augustus Gilchrist gets the ball in the post, what does it never do? They drop down into a zone. You see the congestion there. They're covering that lane very, very well. It's confusing the offense of Mahindra.
You see Slaughter getting the block on the recovery. As Mahindra went to Quinto, they get another stop as we join the action live once again. Kagiwa misses. The rebound play, there was a foul. Looks like it's against Aguilar.
That type of defense, you know, it's disguised. At first, it's a man-to-man. So the point guard of the other team, see, calls out a man-to-man type of play.
Only the first personal now whistled on Aguilar. As De Hesa will kick it out. Revilla back to Carl. Three-pointer on the way. And short. Tenorio with the leather. Pick offered by Greg. Slaughter on the slide. Oh! Chapman throws it down.
Well, why not? I mean, pick up where you left off, Japet. I'll see you, buddy.
Even his teammates parted it, went away from the elbows.
Hey, that's the key, I believe, for Japet Aguilar, to be active. Good things happen when he's active.
Gilchrist over at the other end gets that deuce right. Aggies got 4 points in this game. His team has struggled. They've only managed to put up 21. Just over 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Aguilar trying to decide what to do. Gets to Kagiwa. They want Japet at the post. He's battling Pascual. Looks like the foul is on Kyle.
So here you go. Nobody boxing him out. And with that type of athleticism, you cannot leave a guy like Japet Aguilar wide open, because this is exactly what's going to happen. A throwdown, more than likely a highlight play with you involved.
Tenorio goes through that Jeffers pick. Almost lost it, but recovers in time. 6 to shoot for the guys in white. They go to Jeffers. Nothing Revilla can do.
Good recognition by L.A. Tenorio, seeing the mismatch. Jeffers against the smaller L.A. Revilla.
De Hesa on the attack, goes through that Pascual pick. Canaleta at the post. He's got Jeffers on him. Nino turns around. Jeffers will rip it down. L.A. to mark. Easy layup for Barangay Ginebra.
Defense, but I mean, this fast break, and never doing a really good job of finishing and getting out before Mahindra can even react.
That now is a 19-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. De Hesa couldn't take 2 off. Slaughter taps it over to Aguilar. Coming up on the 3-minute mark of this first half. Jeffers will get it to Kagiwa. Tenorio on the attack. Drops it off once again to Greg. Aguilar was bumped away from the play, and he's got some words for De Hesa.
You see this bump. First of all, here's the mismatch here. Great steal again by Othais Jeffers.
Once again, LA delivering that leather to their proper spots. First to Jeffers, then to Kagiwa. LA making things happen for Barangay Ginebra. Of course, Miss Sam Pinto will be guesting on Sports 360 Blitz at the half with Miss Erica Padilla, and everybody inside this arena is excited.
I'm sure they are excited about it.
Dominic Lee still lurking around. He hasn't left since the first game.
Wow.
Sheffers pulls over the defense of Pascual. Mahindra will secure possession. 4 guys in white already down there. Revilla will be forced to cycle it back out. Dehesa on the attack. Gets it to Canaleta. Nino lights it up from distance.
Good ball movement. It was actually out of a scramble. You see how intense and how active Ginebra's defense. I mean, they're all over the place.
An audio over at the other end. It is still Ginebra by 16. Away from play. Pascual getting entangled with Aguilar.
Foul on number 25, Kyle Pascual, penalty. That's his 3rd foul.
That is likewise going to be the 3rd personal on Pascual, so both Gilchrist and Pascual with 3 fouls.
Again, this is big. You know, Coach Cheeto, his options are becoming limited if they continue to pick up fouls. And what I like about Ginebra's offense, I mean, they're moving the ball around really, really well.
Here, Junjun Inares enjoying all of the action on Commissioner's Row. Graceful host here in Antipolo. Dehesa on the move, splitting 2 defenders, still comes up short. Gilchrist has now shot 1 of 7 from the field.
He's just having a really rough night, but I mean, you know, far cry from what like Pascual drew the offensive foul.
They've been going at it.
They've been going at it for the last 5 minutes.
And now Coach Tim Cohn telling Japet that he's got 3 personal fouls. Charge saying that wasn't too smart, as Gilchrist will have to earn his points from the line.
Number 47, Marco Iwa.
Make that 2 personal fouls earlier on Japet Aguilar. Now Slaughter has picked up his first. Let's invite everybody to UFC 196, Home versus State World Bantamweight Championship. McGregor versus Diaz for the welterweight bout. This is all going to go down on the 6th. That's Sunday, March 6th, 11 a.m. on Hyper Channel 53 and Hyper HD Channel 130. It's all on Signal with an encore telecast at 10 p.m. on TV5.
I'm so glad that TV5 took up UFC.
Yep. We're watching it live now, right here on Channel 130 in HD. We don't get those 30-minute delays now, are there?
You know what, though? I can't wait for that fight. I can't wait for both of those fights.
As a goaltending violation is whistled here on Gilchrist. Nothing going right for Mahindra.
Let's take a look at this one here. The ball is traveling down. It's kind of 50-50 there.
Did it hit the board? Question is, did it hit the board first, or did it get trapped there? Well, it looked like it was going up.
It's going up.
And it's now a 20-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Look at that stat line so far for LA.
6 assists and 5 rebounds. LA Tenorio. Hey, 5 rebounds. Very, very good. Of course, we know what to expect with the points.
Foul on number 20, Greg Slaughter. His first foul.
Gotta remember, as Barangay Ginebra is trying to learn Coach Tim Cohn's system, the triangle, and the rest of his intricacies, Coach Tim Cohn has had success with LA Tenorio when they were both back in Alaska.
You know, and that's the thing. I mean, you know, really, that's why I say he's an extension. He can act as an extension of Coach Tim Cohn. And so far, he's doing a really good job of that.
Aguilar trying to jump out of the gym for that rebound. Barangay Ginebra on the attack once again. Dehesa caught holding down Mark Aguilar.
I mean, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing a Ginebra team that's a lot more involved. Nobody, the points, I think they're starting to realize that the points are going to come if you work for one another, you know?
For Mahindra, I don't think they've showed up yet. They don't look like a 3-in-1 team.
No, they don't. And they look like, first of all, they look very hesitant, and they just don't look themselves.
Which Chito Victorino trying to find a way to send that shock into their system, to try and jolt his players right now. He's gone up and down his rotation already.
You also have to give credit to Tim Cone's defense. They've been very, very active. They've been mixing up the defenses, confusing Mahindra.
Revilla on the attack. Blocked by Aguilar. LA on the move once again. Tenorio dancing with Nino. And he wants Kagiwa to come out. Ellis trying to locate Sherby Cruz. Sherby offers the big, slides over to the baseline. Sherby misses though. It's going to be Revilla for the board. Revilla changes his mind.
Nice
Grabs a pass to Gilchrist. There's a positive for Mahindra.
This is what I'm talking about. L.A. Revilla has the quickness to get by his defender and make a play just like that. I mean, look at here. He goes right by the defense, fakes, nice drop pass, nice scoop pass around the back pass to Gilchrist.
Augustus trying to make up for lost time. Trying to catch or find this rhythm here. He was sidelined very early with 3 personal fouls. We got less than half a minute remaining in the second frame. LA could not light it up. Revilla for the rebound.